Hey yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Now, I was about to start this video and then this car kind of went through hell and back. So I'm gonna quickly go and repair it and then I'll start the video. Okay, this car is now repaired and we are ready to start. Okay guys, what is up? Welcome to this video. Now if you looked at the title of the video, you will see that we will be going over the Deveste 8 today, or as some of you may know it in real life as the Devil 16. Now in real life this car has 5,000 horsepower and is certainly no short of fast. Now in the game it is basically the same, extremely quick. When it comes to handling though, it's not amazing. I mean, it's better than, you know, the car just passed there or a truck or something. But because of its long body, its heavy stature, all of that stuff, because I mean, just look at how long this thing is. This thing is not going to be light. But I mean, overall, it is a pretty decent car. I've had it for a while. I got it a day or two after it was released on GTA. So, you know, you didn't see too many of these, you know, when it first came out. But, you know, after a while they've become a little bit more popular. I've seen them around. Personally, this is probably one of my favourite liveries and whatnot you can put on it. But I mean, overall, it's a pretty good car. It's decently fast. We'll be testing it out today, doing a few, you know, corners at high speeds. You know, I mean, I'm kind of comparing it against, when it comes to handling, some of the faster cars. Well, not faster, sorry, because this is the fastest car in the game, but, you know, the better handling cars, you know, I've driven. One being the Locust. So it's a smaller car, so of course it's going to be better at handling. You know, you do 9-degree corners at 100 miles an hour in that car. It's insane. But unlike this car, it is quite slow. It's not super fast, top speed of like 106, something like that. So, you know, not super impressive. However, this car, if you put it down a straight, it will go. And it doesn't stop. As you can see here, it just 100, 120. Oh, traffic. We're over 130 there. A pole, truck, car, Jesus Christ. Corner. That wasn't actually too bad. Oof. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, it ain't slow. Look, I'm not saying the handling on it is bad. Compared to other cars, it's pretty good. Especially for the speed and size of it. It's just not what you're gonna get if you drove an F1 car, of course. Or an X80 Proto. Something like that. Those cars are more built for handling. This thing isn't. This is down the straight, as fast as you can. Close your eyes, don't look, and just go. You know, just launch it. You know, stuff like that. Now the pricing for this car, what is it about? It's high million, something like that, like 1.8. Let me have a look. Sort by price. The next car I really want to get is that one. I really want to get that one. Let's have a look. Where is it? Yeah, okay, so 1.795. This is the other one I'm talking about. Super good handling. Love it to death. But this thing is insane. I would for like how much you, like what you get for the price you're paying, I think is pretty good. Like it overall, you know, the speed, the handling, the looks of the car. The car looks amazing. You can put this in bright pink with bright pink wheels and it will look amazing. You might need some hot chick to get out of it to, you know, really rock it. You know, you wouldn't want some guy with, you know, ripped as hell to get out of it, because that'd be interesting. But I mean, no judging there, but, you know, you'd want someone like Nicki Minaj to get out of a car like this if it was bright pink. You know what I'm talking about? But I mean, overall, it is fun to just drive around. It will get you from A to B faster than just about anything else. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a pricey car that's... Oh god, it's also a great killing machine. I've learnt that. But if you're looking for a car that just doesn't stop, speed is insane, and you want to be able to show off to your friend. You want the bragging rights over your friends, you know. Your friends just, Jesus, you know, your friends just brought a, you know, oppressor or something, and he's like, oh, haha, you don't have that much money, you don't have something that's this cool. Well, yes, you do. This car will do that for you. You can drag race that oppressor. I'm not going in that water. You can drag race that oppressor down the straight, and I'll trust you this. I'll tell you this much: it will get you there pretty fast. Maybe not as fast as the oppressor at the start, but top speed of this thing is like 140 or more. Like I've got it up to I have got it up to extreme speeds. So that's kind of as far as it goes when it comes to handling, its speed and whatnot. But the looks of this car, you don't get anything else like it. I mean, okay, let's start with the rear end. What is the biggest thing on the rear end? The two exhausts. Like, the size of those exhausts, they're like jet engines. You don't find that in another car. It is honestly insane. Now, when it comes to upgrading this car, yes, it's pricey. Like, I think if you get, like, there are little silver linings or stripes inside the exhaust there, they cost 20 plus grand, something like that, just to get them. It does make the car just feel like, or look that whole, like, little bit better. But yeah, no, it's expensive. When it comes to upgrading speed and all that, I don't know why you need to. You don't really need to, but if you were to upgrade the speed on this thing, again, it'll set you back about 40 grand, something like that. You know, well, I wouldn't change out the wheels it comes with. I don't think I changed out the wheels. Oh no, head back to the shop now, have a look at the different options. But no, it is a car I would recommend over any of the other cars under $2 million. And quite a lot of the cars actually over $2 million as well. You know, this thing's 1.8, and you know, I'd take it over cars that are 1.6. Sorry, 2.6. You know, the speed of it is insane, handling insane, looks are something out of this world. You don't find it on any other car, like I've said before. It honestly is just fun to drive in. You can, like at the start of the video, when I said this car went through hell and back, it did, trust me. I was about to start it, these guys pulled up in some cars, started shooting me, cops are everywhere, so that was fun. But these guys were running into me, except they were flying over the top of me. It's like its own ramp car. That's what it is. It's a ramp car that's fast. So, you know, armor, you know, 50 grand, brakes, I think they're around 40. So you can change the bumpers on this a little bit. I never really bothered doing that. I like it the way it looks without that there. Rear bumpers, you know, it's got a few. I like the white there, priced up the color, all that stuff. Engine, bit cheaper than what I thought it was. Exhaust, yeah. So it was about 20 grand if I remember. You know, titanium jet. Yeah, if we just get rid of that smoke there. Yeah, sorry, it was the blue linings there, yeah. I like that because it was expensive, if I'm being honest. Now, if we go through the different liveries here, this is a very popular livery I've seen, as well as that one. I've seen that one around a few times. This is the one I have seen the most. People will do this black and blue or something that looks out of this world technology type of stuff. No, I chose this one. I've always liked stripes. I like black, gold, and white. Always looks pretty cool in my opinion. But you know, if you wanted to go ahead and sell it, it's not going to give you that much back. Like if you're paying 1.8, I've upgraded this thing with 200 grand worth of upgrades or more, and you only get almost 800 grand back. It's not worth it. So if you are planning to sell it, God, please don't. Just big mistake, trust me. Have I lowered this? Yeah, look, you can't really lower it any more than what it is. I mean, it can't go over speed bumps already, but turbo, I don't think. Oh no, I did put the turbo on it. Never mind. Wheels. Did I keep the wheels the same? Yeah, I think I've kept the wheels the same. Maybe? No, I haven't. What is it? Oh, were those the original wheels on it? Oh yeah, no, I can see why I changed now. I definitely see why I changed that. Yeah, sorry, but those are horrible. No, the wheels I have on it, I love. But no, overall, this is a pretty decent car. I'm gonna take it down to drag, well, the airport now, and we will test it out there, and then I'll find some stuff, something or other, to do a bit of handling, cornering on, and then I'll quickly show you the locust to show you what I mean by pretty decent handling. Okay, we are here. So, look, I mean, if I were to give my opinion on how I feel about it, fast, and actually, I take it back, the handling is pretty good. There's nothing wrong with the handling. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying compared to other things, it's not amazing. That's just because I've driven a whole bunch of cars before, and I know which ones are the insanely good handling ones. I mean, this does have good handling. I know someone's going to be in the comments going, "What do you mean it has amazing handling for everything else?" And I'm comparing it to the other vehicles I've driven. And the reason it doesn't have amazing handling is because it's massive. It's a massive car. There we go. We're about to hit 120 there. Change gears. No, yes, there we go. Oh god, that's a fence. Oh, there goes my windows. So, look, I mean, if just having a look at the 0 to 60, let's just look at that for a second. Can we? Okay, we kind of will be able to see it. I think 60's the one just above the wheel on the left there. Okay. Take it up to about 7,000 revs. Go. Boom. Like, not many other cars can do that. I haven't found another car that can do it that fast. Top speed, you know, it gets there. It gets there pretty decently. If you're gonna take it down like the bumpy highways or something, it always goes faster. I don't know why. I guess just the bumps make it go faster in this game. That's kind of what I've noticed. But we will take it somewhere to do a bit of handling. Don't know where, but I'll find somewhere. Okay, so what I'm planning to do is I'm going to race it in and out of here, and then I'm going to compare it to the other car, which is smaller. It'll make it easier for the other car, but oh, yeah, bit of a squishy there. Squish. Okay, here's the open ones. Then loop around again, see what this is like. Brake. Problem is you can't come into it too fast, and to not come into something too fast with this car is extremely hard, because it really just it's too fast. Those are the facts. You can't like just put your finger down. Come on, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go get my other car, and I'll do it in and out of there, and we'll see what that's like. Hang on, I need this car to go away. Oh yeah, nice one. Alright, let's hop in this one. So this is the one I'm talking about. The handling on this is amazing. Mainly because it's a small car. That's like its one advantage. Oh, okay. Haven't proven it's very good at handling yet. But the one advantage is it's super small. It sticks. Like, it sticks so much. I've put it on 2 wheels so many times, it's not funny. But watch the acceleration. 0 to 60 is but then after that it's just slow. Alright, let's do a little bit of weaving, shall we? Now, after driving them both, I have come to a conclusion I never thought I'd make. The Deveste is actually pretty decent handling. Like, you can definitely feel this one's a lot easier just to maneuver. But I mean, the Deveste is actually pretty decent at doing what this car's doing right now. I mean, this one does it a hell of a lot easier, that's for sure. Just need to get those things out of the body way. But I mean, other than that, it's actually pretty decent. I would, oh, okay. I would definitely recommend the Deveste as a vehicle that you want to own. But I mean, look, if you are going to compare the Deveste to this thing at handling, let's compare this thing at speed to that one. Okay, we just hit 60, I think. Can't see very well. Let's just say we're not going very fast. Okay, I think we're in the hundreds now. I think we're at 111, maybe? Yeah, look, see, I mean, this thing just isn't... It's not speedy, but handling-wise, that's what it's built for. Love how we started with the Deveste and ended up doing a small review on this one as well. But look, I would, if you're going into the game of purchasing luxury vehicles, the Deveste is one you want to own. It's fast. I've come to the conclusion that the handling is actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. But I honestly just think it is one of the better cars overall in the game. Speed, handling, looks wise, I mean, the rear end of it looks like it's a bloody jet. So, you don't get much more impressive than that. Except if you buy a jet. But no, definitely, if you want the honest opinion on it, there it is. It's fast. Handling, I've come to the conclusion, it's pretty good. And it looks amazing. Those are the three things that you need to sum that car up. It's as simple as that. You don't get too much better than the Deveste. I love it. It's fun as just to drive around, and guess what? You get bragging rights that you own the fastest car in the game. I think that's the best thing, to be honest. You have bragging rights that you can beat anyone else's car in a drag race. I mean, what else could you possibly want? Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in for this episode. Oh, yep, there you go, 2 wheels. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you're going to buy the Deveste and you just wanted some quick info on it, here was the video to do it, I guess. Again, pop your video ideas down below. I mean, you saw my car list before. If you want me to do a in-depth review on any of those cars, if you're going into, and I'll pop it up again, if you're going in to buy one of them and you want an honest opinion on them, again, quite happy to give it. So I've got the 8F Drafter, Italia GTB, Locust, done that one, X80, and the Oppressor. I have done a few videos on the Oppressor Mark II. You can go watch them. Comes with how to keep it at 130 miles an hour the whole time. Oh my god, Jesus. I think he ended up in more craps than me. And also how to equip the missiles on it. I also have another video on how to equip missiles on the Mark I. I also have these cars, nothing too special to be honest. This one's just full of these. That was my entrance. Don't ask why, they were free and I took them. If any of you remember that, let me know down in the comments when they were all free. That was funny as. I will have another video other than this coming out very shortly, so stay tuned for that. Now remember, make sure Mate, you're on the wrong side of the road there. Now remember, like this video, comment what you want to see next, subscribe, turn on notifications so you see when my videos are going to come up, because you know, that's always important, isn't it? Anyway, stay tuned for the next one. Have a good one.